I'm not big on this one. I think Grimstroke would have been better. I mean, you've got Void Spirit, you've got Earth Spirit, you've got Juggernaut. That's like Inkswell feels so good with all
10
those heroes.
seconds
Yeah, it
remaining.
does.
You don't have any great
5
abilities to pair with
seconds.
the Soulbind, which kind of sucks. But everything else, the silence of it would be great against Storm Spirit and Abaddon. Actually, against Mars as well. He struggles to get that off
Dyer's
himself,
turn
especially
to
if he's like
ban.
Bulwark already activated.
And there's the Ursa ban. I think
Yeah.
they're valuing the Sinister Gaze on Lich, and that might be why, thinking, okay, we need an instant disable for the Storm Spirit this time. It's another first phase Storm Spirit where he's only... There is more lockdown, right? You have the silence from Earth Spirit. You have Void Spirit, who can definitely go for like an Orchid or a Yule's, which will set up Remnants. You can also build for the Aghanim Scepter eventually, but Storm does
but
have
why
an
not?
Abaddon.
Why not Lion or Shadow Shaman if you want an instant disable? I mean, just take Hex. It's infinitely better than Sinister Case.
And Lion is an incredible hero right now. I don't think he's good in the 5 though, is a problem. That's one of the issues. He kind of typically wants to be played in the 4 position so you can be greedy and just rush those blink daggers.
5 seconds.
I don't know. What do you think? Last phase, one more ban each team. They're just gonna ban. What good carry matchups are still here into the jug?
I imagine DogChamp is going to do the same thing and ban out Underlord next. So they ban out the Tide Hunter. Just get rid of the Underlord. Do the same thing you did last time.
Yeah, you're right. The anti-mage was the... I actually was thinking Phantom Assassin, but Creep is really fond of the anti-mage.
Ooh. All right, this is a hero that was not picked a single time across any DPC region in the last patch. I think it was picked at the Major.
This hero's back, baby.
Yeah, the hero's back. The heal coming out. It's hard for Storm Spirit to bring down. It's decent against all these heroes. I don't know. Mars struggles against it because he likes being up in everybody's face. He's able to spam out Death Pulse against the Mars.
You just pick Troll Warlord here and go Ags?
That might be the play. You could also take Razor.
You could. Actually, this is a pretty sick Razor game.
Yeah. Juggernaut would have been as much of a problem as some other heroes, I feel. I feel like getting rid of Wraith King was questionable. I think you should have banned out Juggernaut. Razor, you could pick up. Troll Warlord, you could pick up here. Terrorblade is playable.
Terrorblade in a Necro
not really
so
against
sad.
Necro. Yeah, I take that back. I take back my statement.
You need something that beats the Necro in lane. Like maybe you just go for the Luna. Where you sit back a little bit, you can guarantee you're going to get the CS you need. Her ulti just does an immense amount of damage in fights. The problem is it doesn't really go in with Storm Spirit. And you kind of need something that goes in with the Storm Spirit. Phantom Assassin, I don't think you can pick here either. It's a great matchup into the jug, but Void Spirit, Necro, Earth Spirit seems so difficult.
Yeah, they're not really sure themselves. The thing is, if you pick Razor and you can't close out the game that quickly, it's going to feel pretty bad. I'm not sure how confident they are about just being able to go high ground and because nobody does that much tower damage on their team, right?
Yeah, they really don't.
Mars is going to fall off as well. Abandoned and
3 seconds.
Underwhelming. Come on, show.
I use the Luna.
Oh,
yeah.
I think finally get to see the ultimate anime protagonist.
I just didn't think there was a lot of other options here, right? Like the melee cores that you would love to pick just struggle in lane so much against the Necrophos. And so you do need something that can contribute from a little bit further away. And Luna, perfect at that. Also isn't hard countered by just the existence of Ghost Shroud. So I like this last pick a lot. And we do have DogChamp versus Pecado Game number 2 about to start. What do you think, Neph, based on the draft? How you feeling?
I'm feeling Pecado Squad. I think they have things a little bit easier this game. I like the Necrophos last pick. I like the Juggernaut quite a bit. I think Q is going to pop off on it, and I like P1 Void Spirit. This guy always manages to get things done.
We'll see. I think giving Storm Spirit once again to Ray Lalisa in a situation like this where there again like isn't really a good instant disable onto him, you might struggle with. If he has a good start, and gets a decently timed Orchid, both these supports are just going to be food. And even the Void Spirit and Necros, like none of these heroes can really survive the burst damage from a Storm if they're alone. And that's what I'm worried about, but it is going to be a great game for Q. He is going to love this one. He's going to be a lot more farmed this game than he was last game.
Yeah, I'm liking I'm liking this one quite a bit. Pecado Squad, I think I've got game number 2.
All right.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Pecado Squad got game number 2 in the bag. They're going to be hit gloves off this game after that last time. Absolutely no mercy. They don't deserve it. Picking techies, pausing on them like that one, Ricky. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. All right. I feel it, Nate. I feel it. Yaren seems to be playing Keeper of the Light quite a bit as well. And we're paused again. Okay.
What this does give us time for, though, is a shout out to our sponsor.
Indeed. Neph, do you want to tell us a little bit about our sponsor?
Our sponsor, XPG. Everyone, if you haven't got the chance to, sign up for the XPG Gunmetal Ultra Book. I think the bot is spamming inside the Twitch chat.
Yeah, there's a giveaway for it in the Twitch chat, as well as a little banner link down below. There's a giveaway for the laptop, some accessories, as well as some BTS swag. So it's pretty neat. Definitely make sure to sign up for there. The winners will be chosen later this month. There's going to be 4 of you. So worth it. Why not?
XPG sponsoring this second season of the DPC, making NA Dota happen. Thank you very much.
Continues.
Finally into the game here. Sensibility also. Oh my god, this guy plays Lich and Bane basically. Level 25 on both heroes. Which I think is Bane might have been 28, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you pointed that out last game. 28 on Bane. It was no. It was
It was 28 on techies, but he's also like their Bane sensibility is just like mainly Bane. Yaren does play a lot of Keeper of the Light as well.
Yeah, it was 25 on WDR. Nyx Assassin 29 on the Bane.
Is that what it was? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and 28 on techies.
Those people have more games on one hero than I probably have in the last 2 years combined.
Really, it is ridiculous, Ricky. You need to play more Dota.
30 seconds to battle.
You'd be a better person for it.
I would play more Dota, but I'm always casting Dota instead. You know, I cast 5 days a week. It's a busy man.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been playing as much Dota. I haven't been playing enough Dota recently, just due to the fact that I've been playing anime games and watching the Dota 2 anime.
Yes.
I probably need to play a couple more games a day.
Look at B9 sniping the rune on the backside. It's gonna be 3 runes going the way of DogChamp.
Oh, WDR wastes no time. Short engagement. Kicks B9 away, though. Doesn't want to mess with them. He's got an Orb of Venom as well as first point into the curse there. Looks like he's just going to continue to harass him. Duffy drops a couple of right clicks off onto him.
B9's just run at them mode, right? That's about it.
Bottom lane. I mean, Q. He's going to want to somehow play aggressively onto them. Lukey under the tower, but I think they have to wait till like what, level 3 on the Juggernaut. They have 2 points at a Frost Blast, or maybe 1 point Frost Shield, Frost Blast, and 2 into spin before they have any like actual kill potential here on Lukey. Otherwise, you know, he's a strength hero. It's too hard for you to get on top of and blow up.
Yeah, and they keep setting up these. I was like, they keep setting up these God's Rebukes into full channeled Illuminates, and as a result, Q is so low on health already. Lukey's gonna take some tower shots there, which is gonna hurt him quite a bit. Top lane diving WDR into the trees. They have vision here. This should be first blood. Creep's got it. Ends up going to the way of B9 there. 1 more auto attack.
An offering worthy of the House of Ernest.
Yeah, nice first blood there. I mean, he's got the run down here. He's not able to get away from him. That's why he kicked him away at the start.
Thanks.
That is going to be pretty bad. I think he's waiting for item to drop. What's he got? You know, he's just going to walk back to lane, then TP out? I think he's just waiting to see if Duffy had any items he wanted to drop, but he's already sending out a courier with a magic stick. Mid lane is a little bit in the favor of Ray at the moment, but he's got the creeps under tower. I mean, this is what feels really good about like Storm Spirit and Puck in the current patch is you can just spam your abilities, clear out the creep wave in 2 minutes, force the enemy creep wave under tower and have them choose either between missing some XP or grabbing the rune. And Storm's very good at that.
B9 just pulling their attention, but maybe just a little bit too much as he's going to go down here. Well, no, he's actually just too fast. Nice usage of the stick. Pops the salve as well. And pulling Duffy further and further out of the lane and giving Creep just more space.
He gets himself these boots of speed here on the Juggernaut.
Oh, they're going to chase Duffy here. He doesn't have any points in Ghost Shroud. This might be a kill. Earth Spirit trying to rotate on over. There's going to be one more auto attack, but he pops the stick. They do end up finding him. B9 gets himself his second kill of the lane, and now WDR, he's come really far forward as well. If Curse of Avernus procs, they want to give this one over to Creep finally, and they do. 3 kills now out of this top lane.
Yeah, bottom lane might go their way though. Is the 2 points in the spin we're talking about, but he times the spear perfectly on Lukey. What? Goes back, gets the kill on sensibility. He threw that spear out the moment, like the same time his spear ended, like in the air, and threw him away. So he could not get the first auto attack off as his spin ended. It's the courier as well. Things not going well for DogChamp again.
Oh, you mean, well, I mean, top lane's going well for them, but bottom lane is not ideal. Dude, Duffy is just getting crushed in this top lane. He just TP'd back up here. He's gonna have to start chewing through these tangos as fast as possible. Where are we at mid? Because Ray Lisa has a 10 CS advantage here. Ooh, Remnant just off the mark, but his bottle, it's gonna get stolen bottom lane. P1 now running to the top one. Smart play from him. Ray Lisa is not gonna be able to get this 4-minute water rune, but it's gonna cost you potentially Duffy again in the top lane. Oh my gosh, they show Earth Spirit mid and just punish Duffy so hard.
This is, I mean, next was supposed to be a better lane than the Bristleback last time. He's got 2 points in the hard stop, or he wants to sustain himself in the lane rather than trade with the enemies. I mean, that's what this build is for. He's got the HP regen, but he can't exist in this lane right now. They're just running him down. B9 standing his ground against WDR here.
All right, you should get punished for this, right?
He misses.
There's no way.
Oh,
There's no way he gets out, right? He's out.
He's getting out. He's got the windlace.
He literally debated dying to creeps there. He's like, do I just die to creeps or do I walk base? Looks like he is just going to walk base. Oh my goodness.
This is so hard for them. It's level 5 now on the Luna. I mean,
holding 1 point. I mean, usually you want to go into Lucent Beam, but at some point you need to switch out, go to the Moonglaves and start jungling, right? So
it depends. Yeah, you want Moonglaves because you increase your jungle speed so much.
They're gonna dive here in the top lane. P1 rotates in. They should have the damage to finish off Creepy. Pops the stick. Able to stay alive for the moment. A second Astral Step comes out, but Duffy and P1 will find the kill. B9 not here to offer any assistance, but does TP in. You don't have an Astral Step for a little bit, but you do have the gap close on WGR, the body blocks to get the Dissimilate. With that Death Pulse chasing, they get a double kill on P1.
God. His game was looking pretty rough already. A 2K net worth advantage for DogChamp at just 6 minutes in now. So those 2 kills, incredibly important. Abaddon has to walk all the way back to lane now as well. He had just TP'd there when they got him. Creep, his game has slowed down a little bit too. He's going for this Mask of Madness, going to move in the jungle not long after this. I imagine maybe at level 6 he gets a point in the Moonglaves instead of going Eclipse.
Neph, you need to take a look at the CS really quick.
Ray Lisa is farming.
Yeah, he just killed a 5-stack on the hard camp by Yaren, by the way.
Yeah, he is, you know, it's surprising. He's sitting at 66 in 1, but he's only like 200 net worth above the Void Spear.
Yeah, the double kill top definitely helps out a ton, and you lose Lukey bottom once again. The damage there from the Lich, and Juggernaut just a little bit too much. Top lane, P1. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted by P1 here in the top lane. Nice 3 stacks. Oh, wait, no, he actually misses the medium stack there. I will say this camp box is way too big. I don't understand that one. That one makes no sense.
Which one? Sorry?
The one next to the outpost. I feel like that box is like borderline impossible to stack.
Oh, yeah. That one is...
it's like 2 times larger than it needs to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was like way too easy to stack a couple of these by the outpost. So I think they made it a little bit harder because people were just getting the double stacks off way too often. I think on the dire side especially, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you know, sometimes you play Storm Spirit and you get a Fairy's Trinket. It's just that easy, Neph. Just be lucky.
He's gotten these both games, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I think another issue with this is the fact that they removed Fairy Trinket and they didn't add any other neutral items, right? So there's less of a pool of items to roll through now.
You mean they kept Fairy's Trinket and removed items?
No, sorry. Yeah, he got rid of Royal Jelly.
Yeah, Jelly was busted. Jelly, Mango Tree, both removed.
Yeah, but they kept Fairy's Trinket, so there's less of a pool of items to go through. So you're more likely to get any of those specific items. More likely to get Fairy Trinket.
No, Spear comes out bottom. Lukey trying to finish off Sensibility, and he does with that last hit into the arena. Top lane, WDR and P1 trying to chase down B9, but very difficult to do.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Man, I get back up here. In fact, he's just going to throw the spear out again. God's Rebuke comes out. Manages to
Do they have the
spin
damage?
off,
One more?
They do.
Oh my god.
He's gone.
And now he has to walk of shame. You know, he committed TP for this. He at least gets a TP back, right? Very nice value. But he actually gained net worth from that death, actually. As far as like dying and then getting a TP scroll.
That's kind of funny.
Not effective net worth, but you know. B9 top lane. Might get caught here. Nice sidestep, but being chased by Duffy. He's holding that Reaper Scythe, wants to use it. P1 with a haste rune joining the fray, and they will finally take down B9 once again. You lost the Lich mid lane to Ray Lalisa, who does have that completed Orchid. This time, Neph, that's 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
This has to be a record. There's no way a Stone Spirit has gotten an Orchid faster than this. Ever since... I think I've seen maybe a Nature's Prophet get it quicker, but we've never seen a Stone Spirit go like no boots into straight Orchid this quickly.
Yeah, I did 11 minutes last game. To beat it by over a minute and a half, it sounds impossible, but here we are.
2K net worth now. The only time I've seen a mid with this kind of farm was, I think,
Bat Rider.
Maybe Liquid at the Major?
It was the Bat Rider stacking
Game.
Ancients patch was the time when like you could get 5.5k net worth at 10 minutes because it was like couldn't be done by any other hero, right?
Yeah.
But Yaren on the Coddle has just put together so many stacks. It'll be interesting to see the number of stacked camps at the end of this game. But oh my goodness, Ray Lalisa, level 10, 10 minutes, almost level 11. Orchid, Brown Boots, Fairy's Trinket. And we said early, you know, this is a hero that when given this early Orchid, if you don't itemize to deal with it, you just become food.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that's exactly what's going to happen here. I mean, when is the Juggernaut going to have the Mantis title done by? This is he doesn't even have his battle period. He doesn't have the first component for his battle period, his inventory. He's sitting at 12k net worth, 1.2k gold right now. Bloody Nine trying to scout him out right now, in fact, but he's gonna walk all the way back around.
He's got a healing ward. Yeah, he'll be fine thanks to the healing ward. Otherwise, Ray Lalisa would have jumped him, I think. He actually still might do it. No, he's going top. Yeah, he needs to go top. He can't be bottom anymore. They're taking the tier 1 tower. They just managed to get a kill on the Keeper of the Light underneath the trees there. But you lose mid. You're going to lose bottom as well as Lukey. Continue to pressure this with the catapults. 5,000 gold lead now for the side of DogChamp.
I mean, it wasn't even this bad last game. Lukey doesn't have a care in the world. They own your jungle. They place this deep Observer ward on the cliff here. And you're forced to. You're sitting 3 heroes inside your triangle right now. At just 11 minutes into the game. This is wild.
This is what happened last game. It's the exact same thing that happened last game. They lost their mid and bot tower so fast. And DogChamp just took over. And this time you just have this Luna farming instead. And she's going to get so farmed. She farms, I would say, arguably faster than Battle Fury Ursa. It's pretty close.
Oh, for sure. It's Luna is incredibly quick at farming. She's got Mask of Madness Moonglade. She's got 4 points in this now.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about. A lot of the time, you want to be able to max out your Moonglades immediately after moving in the jungle. It allows you to clear up creep camps just so quickly. Unfortunately, there's a Storm Spirit in Luna's farming path.
Yeah, she's like, excuse me, sir. There are less creeps here for me to hit, and I don't like this.
So she's going to waste a little bit of time at the moment, but Juggernaut, Necrophos, Void Spirit, all forced to play in the same area of the map right now because it is that dangerous. You're just going to fall further and further behind in net worth. 7.1k right now on Lisa. This man is insane. I mean, it goes to show you why they want to first pick this guy Storm Spirit.
I mean, do you even see Coddle's net worth too? He has passed Juggernaut and Necrophos.
Yeah.
And a lot of this is all of the stacks he's made has turned into so much gold for him, right? All that stack gold. And then he's just able to push lanes because there's no way that anyone on Pecado can like realistically kill the Keeper of the Light without, I would say probably without the Void Spirit.
Mm-hmm. It's very difficult. He's got a Solar Crest as well. He's got a Fluffy Hat. He's 1300 HP. He's not that frail.
No.
I mean, for reference, your Juggernaut has 1100 HP right now.
I mean, Mars has 1300 HP. You know, like Mars has 15 more health than the Keeper of the Light.
Yeah. I mean, 5 all stats from the Solar Crest. You have 125 HP from the Fluffy Hat. And he's just blasting out these waves.
Oh my goodness. They do find the Mars here on the side, but in comes the Storm. The silence up on the Duffy. He's going to end up running into 4, though. Chain Frost going to be a huge issue. B9 going to keep tossing that one back around to Lukey, and they get the kill. It's Reaper's Scythe. Now the question is, can you get out on Pecado? They drop the Eclipse. The damage is coming in. The Omni Slash, though, is doing some serious work. Creepy's got to be able to stand his ground here, but Q, is it enough to magnetize? It's doing some work. 4 for 4. Ray, Lalisa, and P1, the only survivors. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, ended up doing so much damage. Everyone on the Pecado squad managed to stay alive to get all their abilities off. I think that's one of the major reasons why they survived that team fight. The Ghost Shroud on the Necrophos allowed him to stay alive long enough to spam. He got 3 death pulses off in that team fight. Was huge. If he didn't manage to get that, if he didn't pop that Ghost Shroud, if Storm Spirit hit him with that Orchid first, I think things would have been completely different.
There's Bottle Crow in the jungle there.
Fast reflexes there by Duffy, allowing them to stay in that one. Omni Slash connecting as well.
I feel like Ray Lalisa like going in so deep for that Void Spirit with the Orchid didn't really end up paying off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one it kind of fell flat, and as much as it was a 4 for 4, it was a bit of a win team fight for the side of Pecado squad, given how far they were behind.
Oh, they got so
about
much
1,000 net worth in their favor, and they gained a bunch of XP. It's kind of back and forth. I think they got like 800 more than DogChamp at the end of the team fight, but it closes the massive difference in levels that there was too. Storm Spirit
pauses the game.
Yeah. This time, not a sus pause.
Well, they are TPing people top, trying to go on to Ray Lalisa. Let's see if he can get out of here. Void Spirit, we'll find him. There's the Remnant. Reaper Scythe not available. The question is, do they have the magic damage? And it looks like it. Well, he can actually dodge out the ticks. Yeah, he's fine. He dodged out both of the Astral Step damage.
You. Without his Mantis style, it is very dangerous to even be this far forward. Grabbing CS. Storm Spirit still on the other side of the map, but making his way down.
We say downtown.
Walking fast. They fort there. They're trying to keep the catapult alive, maybe? Bottom lane?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's potentially the idea, but Lukey just gonna tank these up. Oh my god, it's actually successful. But Catapult's still gonna die here.
Trying to get that push in. Grab themselves the shrine, getting more XP advantage. They haven't managed to increase... Well, they've increased the net worth lead a little bit. Things aren't quite as bad as they were a couple minutes ago for Pecado squad. They're not at least grouped up on the 3 cores, trying to survive. Now everyone moving around a little bit more independently. I'm not sure they're going to be able to defend this tier 2 tower, though.
There's no way. You can't go for this. WDR, I mean, he was set up maybe thinking that there was a chance, but not with the Luna showing there. Can't happen. And now that outpost will be captured by DogChamp, giving him that XP per minute. $9K gold lead, and it feels like it's just going to keep getting worse. Creep now going for the BKB after that Manta style. Robo, Quicksilver Amulets. I mean, Quicksilver Amulet is so good for the Luna.
Yeah. Eclipse is going to be on cooldown a lot of time, so you're going to have the bonus move attack speed.
It's also the attack bridge. Oh, well, never mind. She finds an Aquila.
Yeah, even better.
Oh, she wants the... I guess someone else can carry the aura. Juggernaut dies? Okay, that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, the guy doesn't have his Mantis style. We talked about, what, 830 Orchid.
Immediate smoke with like... the regen. He's going for P1 underneath the tower. He finds him. That regen's still ticking. Lukey gets caught by a Yules. Can they stay on top of P1? Dissimulate comes out. He's got to run. Astral steps away. Both charges. He's going to be fine.
Blessings upon a
Nice escape.
Lukey held his spells. I felt like he could have just dropped the Arena Spear.
I think he thought he was fine there. I mean, you drop the Arena Spear, you're worried about like an immediate walk over it with the Astral Step. It might not come out fast enough. And you look like a fool in front of a bunch of people. Wouldn't want that. But it was the Yule save there from the Necrophos dropping that onto the enemy.
Oh.
And I think they communicated that one because Void Spirit didn't Yules himself while he was silenced up by the Orchid.
B9's going to break their smoke. I mean, this is not the hero you want. Does have borrow time available. Lukey drops a 4-man arena, and in comes Raylalisa, just smashing down 2. Duffy trying to heal himself back up. In comes P1. A lot of damage from the Void Spirit, but Yaren doing work. Reaper Scythe not going to kill Lukey, protected for the moment, and Q just has to Blade Fury TP out, but Raylalisa is not done. The Blink, the Spear, they're going to get 4.
They can't find anyone. Amazing find there by B9, and they can't commit onto him. They know, all right, we can commit all of our spells on the Abaddon, and he's going to buy some extra time with this borrowed time. Even if like we managed to pop this, even if we managed to kill him, we've either A, committed all of our spells, or B, we've spent so long the entire enemy team commits onto us. I think that, delaying communication cost them everything. It gave DogChamp a chance to rotate in and catch 4 of them out. They just keep getting worse here. This Abaddon, the scouting here from B9, it makes the game so hard. You don't really have a backline to jump. Yaren is, nowhere to be found. And B9, you can't commit onto him and blow him up. It just takes too long.
Yeah, he'll just borrow time, and you're like, all right, cool. Thanks, guys. Team here, by the way. Lukey with the Blink, the Yules, now going for the Axe Shard once again. He has it, hits that 20-minute mark. Sums himself out of TP. I mean, we saw last game how sick this combination was between the Storm Spirit Ags as well as the Spear Shard. So we might see that coming out once again. It looks like an identical build from the Storm Spirit. The Bloodstone completed. Now queuing up a... Wait a minute. I'm assuming probably just BKB, I guess? Or Ags. I'm not really sure. His quick buy is a mess.
It's probably Ags.
Probably Ags. That's what I'm thinking.
There's also a 6 save in that last team fight. Reaper Scythe game out. Yaren managed to get the Glimmer Cave off onto Lukey.
Yeah, so. And he had infused raindrops, so he took maybe like 100 damage from that scythe.
Yeah, despite sitting at like 35%, 40% HP. Last T1 tower taken.
Luna recalled. Being forced to join the fight, whether he wants to or not. I believe that's a BKB on the Crow. It is indeed. So Creep, level 16 with BKB, Neph. That's going to be an issue.
You know what my therapist says? There's no solution to a problem, it's not a problem. It's just something they live with. And now the Radiant team...
There's the Orchid. They found P1 mid. Luki forcing the Yules, trying to get his way out of there, but Orchid from Ray Lisa just too good at finding that kill. And he's going towards an Ags on P1 bottom lane. Jug just gonna Blade Fury TP now that Creep is here to shove the lane.
Yep, and Luki cancels that TP as soon as he sees the spin TP. If you don't spin TP there, Luki jumps onto you with the blink from the tower, yules you up, and then kills you with a spear.
Oh, Ray Lisa was looking too. He was gonna zip all the way from the jungle there for sure.
Yep. I mean, why not? 19 Bloodstone charges, all the mana in the world.
Nothing like converting humans into Bloodstone charges. One of my favorite pastimes.
The Matrix, and turn people into batteries, right?
Yes. Well, you now have a Coddle in 4th place of net worth, Neph.
Yeah, not. This seems to be a thing.
They find Jug. Luki is here as well. All spells available. Gonna die to that soul burn for sure. No chance. Luki ends up finding the kill. Has Arena available, drops it, catches Duffy, and Creep's just gonna drop the Eclipse. Why not? Yule's gonna buy him a little bit of time, but he's just gonna fall down into more damage. Ray Lisa with a monster kill.
And nothing they're able to do. I mean, your Mantis style isn't there. There's no way to survive Ray Lisa jumping on top of you. The moment you leave the base, you just get ganked. There's a 20k net worth advantage here. Like 23 minutes in.
I mean, P1, he knows he can't really do anything without his Ags. He's 250 gold away, but you're gonna lose your base for this one. The Curse of Avernus proccing on the tower, and this is when Luna just starts opening up. Your entire base just gonna start melting to these glaives bouncing around. Layla Lisa, he just doesn't care. Jumps onto the backside, finds the Lich. Soulburn isn't gonna be enough. One more auto attack. He's now godlike. Creep gets the base, and now it's time to walk mid, maybe. He's gonna push bottom and get recalled by Yarn. I know it's coming.
Recall, very good ability. The fact that it was turned into the eggs shard, makes sense to me. The ability's too good to have on its own, but it's just like 1,400 gold to have the ability now.
Yeah, remember when that was just part of the kit for free? I think Creep didn't realize he has his Eagle Song on his courier instead of his hero, because he walked his hero by and it bought it onto the courier instead of him. He's going to continue farming, though.
BKB now completed on Ray Lisa. He's got his egg, his...
Oh, did they find Yaren? That's a big pick. In comes the rest of the team, though. Reaper's Scythe protected once again by the Glimmer Cape and the heals from B9, and instead, you're just going to lose WDR. Arena Spear, he catches the Necrophos. There's no follow-up to this, though. He's going to be able to heal himself up. There's a healing ward on the high ground as well. So you do kind of waste the Arena, but DogChamp, I don't think they're hurt by any means. In goes Ray Lisa, this man. He has a regen running, of course. Why not?
He's about to have Aegis regeneration as well in another couple seconds.
Yeah, 1 second. Oh, the spear. They catch the Jug, the most important kill, and he's dead. He has buyback, though. The Vortex does catch the Necrophos. They're coming back in on the Jug. Isn't going to even matter. The Omni Slash, it's not doing enough. They're so dang tanky. Luki, maybe he goes down, but it's just Ray Lisa with the BKB melting the backside. Duffy for the moment. A two-man spear. It's a dieback. It's the GGs. It's a slaughter as DogChamp take the series 2-0 over Pecado.
That was a much more one-sided match than I thought it would be. DogChamp. I mean, game one, they must have tilted the hell out of them with that techies. Game number two, I'm not sure they ever stood a chance. I mean, they took that one team fight that ended up positive for them by just being a 4-for-4 trade, but everything else that game, I mean, 5k net worth advantage at 11 minutes, the 8-minute and 30-second Orchid for Ray Lisa, and they just picked this Storm Spirit first. They give them every opportunity in the world to counter it, but in the end of this game, 10-0 and 9. Game of his life, 650 GPM. Guy played absolutely insane.
Yeah, this is one of those scenarios where you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, right? Like you ban out Luki's Pango, you ban out Yaren's Techies, and what do? They just hit you with Ray Lisa's Storm Spirit. They pick Yaren's Keeper of the Light. They're some of their best heroes anyway. Like it feels so hard to play against DogChamp because phase one bans almost feel pointless. It's like, do you just give them their comfort picks? Do you ban meta? It's so hard to kind of figure out which way to go. And I mean, DogChamp just absolutely destroying here today against Pecado. Like this.
I'm surprised. I got to say, I thought Pecado would end up taking this series. I thought it would be close. I thought the series was definitely up in the air, but DogChamp take it in incredibly one-sided fashion. B9, some great scouting on Abaddon in these games here. Creep, always being an amazing backup. He got so much farm here on this Luna. Really, Lisa popping off both games in the Storm Spirit. Yara and Lukey both forcing out these bans and playing incredibly well, regardless of not getting to play their comfort heroes.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was an incredibly fun series to watch. Neph, now I know we're gonna have an interview in a little bit. Do you happen to know who it is?
Yes. I do believe it is going to be Creep with the interview. I just double check. Apparently his name on Discord is Charizard.
So nice.
I have a lot in common with him. Big Pokemon fan here.
Very nice. Before we jump into the interview, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the lower division standings now after today's games. So we'll still see D2 Hustlers at the top, 3-0, but Team DogChamp going to sneak in, take that second place, push Pecado to third as they take their first loss here. But we have a lot more Dota to be played. This is just the first 2 weeks of the DPC, right? That we're going through. So a lot more games. Very excited for what's to come tomorrow. I believe Wind and Rain are going to be taking on Ego Boys at the end of the night. Which will be a lot of fun because both these teams, they need a win as well. They're in a similar situation. Let's go ahead and see what we are doing with the interview. I'm pretty sure we're almost there, right, Neff? We ready to go?
We're ready. Creep is waiting.
Sorry, Neff, I cut you off for a moment there. But yeah, my apologies, sir. My apologies, sir. Creep, how you doing, sir?
Feeling great.
Yeah. Any chance you have a webcam or no? If not,
no, I don't have it for my computer.
All right, no worries. Now, if you want to turn yours back on at least for a moment.
I have, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. So, Creep, talk us through the game. How you feeling, mate?
To be honest, we thought it was gonna be harder. To be honest.
Okay, thank God. I thought that this would be up in the air. I did not expect for this to be that one side. I have a dozen questions, but I'll let you continue. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, me neither. Because we haven't played for 12 days since the first day, and we were actually pretty confident after the first match.
Mhm.
But I mean, during these 12 days, that feeling's just gone. So for me, I'm kind of nervous before the match started today.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It's just not that hard.
How are you feeling now? Much much happier, I assume.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy now.
Yeah, I've got a dozen questions for you, Creep. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
All right, awesome. First of all, I see you have like an anime PFP. You got Charizard as your name. I imagine you're a man of culture as well, a big Pokemon fan. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right past that. You're filling some shoes, Mighty Marcus. I'm told that you've been playing high MMR pubs for years. You played some open qualifier stacks, but this is like the first big thing that you've played in. Is that why you've been nervous?
Not really. No.
No. Why
No.
nervous then?
I just don't
Just
want to
like-
lose because
Yeah.
I played with this Picado squad team. I was
Mhm.
in that team for more than half a year.
Yep.
And I left for DogChamp.
That was when
So
it
I
was
just
Wang Rain, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't want to lose to them. That's all. I just want to win. Yeah.
Yeah, so it feels like did you make the right choice switching teams over, or are you going to lose them? And it also doesn't feel pretty good, or what?
Even if we lose today, I think I made the right choice.
So, what's the environment in this team like? There was one moment in game number 1 where
Mhm.
a computer crash happened after a troll warlord got blown up by a bunch of mines. What were comps like in Discord game number 1? Because it felt like you guys were having a pretty good time.
I don't know. Yaren just disappeared after he blew Troll up.
I see.
I mean, the team environment is pretty chill.
Mhm.
We're all chill people, so
Mhm.
it's not VM Pulse at all, guys.
Yeah, no, we were just having fun with it. It just
We're not gonna do
perfect
that.
timing. Perfect timing.
It just happened. What can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a question.
Oh, okay, go.
Okay.
So you guys have clearly a team that has a lot of specialty players, right? Like heroes that aren't necessarily like first pick, second pick in the meta, but are respect banned every single game in first phase. If you're coming into a draft, I mean, I don't want you guys to, I'm not saying like, give us a strategy to play against you. How confident does that make you guys going into a draft knowing that the enemy team is going to leave open so many heroes?
I mean, every one of us got some heroes that you need to respect. So it's just different options for enemy teams. You gotta make your own choice. Like, I don't think I'll talk more about it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
options.
you don't want to give up too much about what people are playing.
Yeah.
Something that's not not that hidden is Luki's Pango. I guess the Yara and the Slayer techies in game number 2, both of those banned out. It left Beastmaster through, and neither of you picked it in the first phase. Was that a surprise to you?
We're kind of surprised that they didn't take it
Mm-hmm.
because we don't really care about that hero. So
Interesting. I thought they would take it, then you guys would respond with like a
yeah,
Rubik or
same,
something like that.
same.
Yeah. But they didn't end up grabbing him. Yeah, it ended up making it through completely, which was super weird to me. But you guys played super well with the picks that you had. Amazing quick 2-0 series. I mean, huge advantages after the laning phase, and you didn't really give up much after that. Game number 1, game number 2, you guys struggled to blow up with Necrophos fast enough in that one team fight on the enemy triangle, but it didn't even really end up mattering. Just complete dominance that game. Anybody on your team you want to thank? Any shout outs you want to make before we close this interview out? Do you stream at all? Tell us everything about you, man.
I don't stream at all.
Mhm.
I mean, if I want to shout out, I want to shout out to everyone else on the team,
Mhm.
all of them, because they taught me a lot. I think I've grown a lot since I joined the team. Thanks them for having me, I guess. That's it.
That's a great
Is there anything,
mentality. It's a great thing to, I don't know. That's just super cool to hear. I love those types of stories, right? Where you just like feel happy to be on the team and you're learning and you're also performing well. It's just like it's like the apex of Dota, right?
Yeah.
Neph, any other words?
That's all I have. Anything else you want to say before we close this one out? Thank you so much again for joining us. Congratulations. You played a hell of a 2 games, man.
Thank
It's
you, guys.
Yeah.
great to watch you in the DPC.
Honestly, yeah, just fantastic game overall. It was absolute blast to watch. Really looking forward to your guys' future games. I guess my final question, any team you're worried about, or do you guys feel this confident?
Not really. We're just confident.
Yeah. All right. I think after that, it's fairly warranted. A lot of people are very, very excited for this. So again, congratulations on your 2-0 and enjoy the rest of your night.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Neph, we've done it once again. We are going right into just I guess the end of week 2 is technically tomorrow, but week 3 coming up very soon. This has been a fantastic day of Dota.
Yes. Today was a lot of fun. A little bit more one-sided than I was expecting. First series did end up going to 3 games, but I was really thinking that Pecado might come out on top, or this game would be up in the air. But 2 very one-sided matches to DogChamp, proving me wrong. I do like it when I'm proved wrong. Is sometimes it makes me look a little bit silly, but massive net worth advantages at the end of these games. Ray Lisa popping off on these Storm Spirits. Excited to see what these next weeks bring us. DogChamp now looking pretty good.
Yeah, I agree, man. I absolutely agree. I mean, their next opponent is going to be 5-man Midas, then Ego Boys and Wind and Rain. I mean, I would think that their biggest opponents are going to be, Arkosh and D2 Hustlers, surprisingly, right? Which those teams they'll be playing in weeks either 5 or 6, but
they'll beat Arkosh.
They'll beat Arkosh. Yeah, it's after this. It looks like DogChamp might definitely be one of our top 2. I mean, they just put on a clinic today. That being said, it is the end of the night here for the NA DPC, the lower division, but we got a big thank you to say, as the league wouldn't really be as great as it is without our lovely sponsors. And so big shout out to XPG. Don't get ganked by your PC. Get an XPG Xenia Gunmetal gaming notebook with Gank Defender. We appreciate you guys greatly for giving us a little bit of help here in the NA leagues. It's nice to finally have a sponsor now.
It is. But thank you everybody for joining us, and have an amazing night.
All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow.